speak, yeah. I don't sleep, I don't keep, yeah. She ain't for me, yeah. That's what a wife, you know this life, yeah.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At shooting guard.
Heading towards the end of the season, Brent, how you feeling about this year's play-in tournament?
Super excited about it, BA. I mean, you think about the NBA, the highest level where it's win and you stay in kind of games. That's the kind of stuff that the league and its fans have been craving for years.
So here's the Clippers starting group. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Harden. Out to Powell. From behind the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Good play by Powell. Just a strong field to take the 3 that time.
Here's Sharp. Powell covers. Simons, a screen on Powell. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Thibault against George. Here's Sharp. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. There's Simons with a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Simons passes to Grant. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Grant now pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
At the line for 1.
And Leonard no good on that one. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Grant with a screen on Harden. Harden against Simons. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Now Harden. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. Got a hand on it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Simons against Leonard. From 13. And it's Simons missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And the basket by Leonard.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Simons passes to Thibault. Here's Ayton. Simons outside. Grant against Leonard. Back to Simons. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sharp, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Nice shot by George.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
When you think about Paul George, still regarded as an elite two-way player, Brent.
Yeah, you get that dynamic play on the offensive end where he's capable of 35 points any given night, but defensively shutting down a team's perimeter all-star, that is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
Now here's Simons, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Sharp. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D's, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
It's been that kind of quarter for them. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Leonard. Down low. 1:19 left in the first. No good that time. Portland trailing here. Grant finds Simons. From deep. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Simons outside. Outside Thibault to win the drought. And the three-pointer goes.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the shot goes.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight-line guy.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Harden with a bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
20 seconds left in the first quarter here. There's Simons with a three. Leonard pulls down the board. And here's George. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers out in front, leading by one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
A prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Walker out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at center. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
And Simons doing a good job operating and getting to his spot in the mid-range.
Boucher passes to George. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Portland leading. Left side Brogdon. Beyond the arc. And Boucher with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Brogdon against George. Walker a screen on George. Right side Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson.
Supreme effort there. Plumlee able to get up into the shooter's face and alter that shot attempt.
Boucher passes to George. Pulls it. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Williams. Here's Brogdon. Rejected by George.
Always been a tight defender. George not slowing down with age.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me." But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders, but I just want to make my own path. PA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for man. Pass to Grant. And here's Thibault. George defending. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Ayton's checked in.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Zubac. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just two determined. Zubac finishing strong.
Up top, Ayton. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's good. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Harden scanning the floor. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Misses the one-handed jam. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And then Harden with the jam.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
Simons passes to Brogdon. Back to Simons. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Simons got 8 points.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Powell comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Harden, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Out to Powell. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sharp. And here's Ayton. Tries again. Count that bucket. And now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's George. Ooh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. George has got his second basket on the night.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
Here's Sharp. Powell covers. Here's Ayton. Count it. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
It seems like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Kawhi, too strong inside.
Defense just pinballing off of the frame of Kawhi Leonard, determined to score.
Brogdon, the pass to Ayton. Grant outside. Ayton, the screen on Leonard. Back to Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 10 points for him.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. And he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
3-pointer, Harden. Connects from downtown.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Here's Sharp. Outside Brogdon. Sharp goes in. Banked it in off the glass.
That's the kind of pressure Sharp will put on you. He's not one that's going to sit back. He will attack.
Leonard outside. Lets it go from the wing. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Brogdon with the bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
From 9 feet. And Ayton with the stuff.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Here's Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
That one is off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They did a great job in transition, getting the ball up court before the defense could set. Those are easy buckets.
And moving on to some awards, these are the 2 players of the week in their respective conferences. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the floor for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5. Pass to Ayton. Back to Simons. Grant with it. Leonard defending. Grant the pass to Thibault. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
And when you talk about Matisse Thybulle, his defense obviously stands out.
One of the more elite wing defenders in the league, but what else is Matisse going to give you? He's got to knock down open shots. If he does that and it becomes reliable, so will the minutes.
Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. On target from range. Harden's got 10 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Now here's Ayton. He's guarded by Zubac. Ayton against Harden. From the low block. Another one falls for Portland.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
It's George on the wing. Covered by Thybulle. That one goes. Count it. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outside Thybulle. Simons outside. 3-pointer sharp. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. It's a 5-point game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally have promised to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now. When you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie.
The evolution of Grant has been something to watch. His offense has really grown by leaps and bounds and has become more consistent.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pulls up. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Sharp passes to Grant, and it's rejected.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Simons finds Thybulle. Now here's Grant. Over Leonard. 5 to shoot.
making the suffocating defensive play right there. Leonard, an overwhelming force on that end of the floor.
And here's Simons outside. Portland, no good that time either. George outside, inside, Leonard. Kawhi slam! Wow!
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Brogdon's checked in for Simons. Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Nets. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for the Clippers, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
Thybulle on the wing. He's got 5. Outside Brogdon. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Leonard. Again, the Clippers score.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Sharp passes to Aiden. Brogdon with the ball. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for George. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Left side Thybulle. Uses the glass on the layup. Thybulle's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Williams up top. Pass to Grant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And it's the Clippers on the break. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Clearly a mistake by the defender. Plumlee's a big guy that you have to wrap up, but if you don't, he can get in once.
For the Trailblazers, Walker, he's checked in for Grant. Anthony Simons comes in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Thybulle. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Boucher's checked in. Simons passes to Brogdon. Simons outside. Pass to Brogdon. The 3 is up. From deep, Brogdon!
Everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Leonard for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
For the tie. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The Clippers, 49.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And make some noise
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Walker. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the Trailblazers shooting only 42%. Brogdon, the pass to Walker. Now here's Simons. Takes the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there. They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Simons against Harden. Henderson with a screen on Harden. Simon's shot is good.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
George outside. Good work defensively by Brogdon.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Outside Walker. 3 on the clock. And the 3 off target. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Plumlee finds Harden. Plumlee, a screen on Simons. Harden can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Simons. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Simons got 6 in the quarter.
And there is just a ton of confidence from this coaching staff for Anthony Simons to shoot shots like that.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Brown, he's checked in for Boucher. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And Allie, thanks. Williams against Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
The potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Harden, the pass to Brown. Back to Harden. George feels it out a bit. The 3. Knocks down the long J. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Sharpe, defended by Harden. Pass to Simons. Grant outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Simons against Westbrook. Now Ayton. Outside Thibault. Takes a 3. Sharpe. That one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
At the arc, Sharpe just going for it there. He's trusting in his ability.
For the Clippers, Zubac. He's checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Brown. And it's Mann in for Russell Westbrook.
Your Blazers break your dance.
Harden, pass to Mann.
Let him hear you.
This one for 3. Drains the triple.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot. Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment. He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
There's Simons with a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Thibault. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Sharp. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Man, the pass to Zubac. Shoots over Ayton. Zubac shot is off. Portland leading. Simons with it. There's the three. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second. Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
And here's Simons outside. They get it back. Count it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Fires from the wing. It falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Let's get crazy fans. Welcome to the floor, your Trailblazers team. All right.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Here's Thibault. Here's Ayton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Oh, and another opportunity for DeAndre Ayton to step to the line and show some growth. Will he be confident knocking these down?
Leonard for three. And it's in. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Simons against Harden. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. Ayton, a screen on Harden. There's Simons with a three. And buries it from deep.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. Here's George. Misses the shot. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.